Hello, everyone. Welcome to the AgriPal application. So this is the portal, and I have logged in first as an admin. So the moment you log into me as an admin, and let's say you have given me the contract is signed, the first thing we get to do is on the themes and settings page, I get to build a particular app for you in the name of your product where I can change the app's logo and I can change the app's contents accordingly, right? And even the color themes can be changed. As you can see, I'm moving the cursor here, and you can see that the UI of the product, the themes, the colors, all of it, we can rebrand it according to the new organization's name. We can even sort of give the organizations the sort of the only features that they need will be sort of given from here. We will update even the language. Let's say this particular organization, there are several languages being spoken from India, and then we will give the organization even the language support from our side. And once it is done, we will go to the save and settings and save it. And then the organization will become active. All right. Now let's see what happens when the organization is active, and I have activated. So basically an organization comes to me and they pay me money. I build them an app which is co-branded with AgriPal in the name of the company in accordance to their logo, color schemes according to their logo, everything branded for them, right? Once this is done, let's see what happens. So now I'm coming back here and I'm logging in now as the organization. I'm logging back in. So this is the name of my organization, and I get to add everything: the name of the owner, when was my company registered, how many farmers do I have, who are my promoters, who are my directors, how many leaders does my organization have, how many villages do I serve, all of this. The next feature is the survey. So this is the panel is essentially the back end. And what you get to see is that the app looks exactly like this. So whatever in my themes and settings, this is how my app is going to look. And all the content in the app can be fed from the panel. So the first feature is the survey feature. So I can collect data of all my 700 farmers by creating a survey. So let's say profile of the farmer, I can collect the name of the farmer. I can collect what is the insurance, like, do you want insurance? Yes, no, and I can add those questions. Next, I will get here who are my leaders, who are my members, and I will get a list of all the participants over here. I can see that this is the entire organization list. This is the live organization, and we have about 85 users over here. Next comes the news section where I can feed in daily news, such as what are the events happening in the area, what are the climate alerts, what is the equipment, what are the different kinds of trainings that's being given in the area, how is the soil quality, what is happening in this season. All of this, I will be adding news content as well. This can be added from both the panel and from the app. Now comes the training section. Here I can sort of add the different kinds of training categories, like let's say documentaries. The latest one we added last week was a documentary for farmers, specifically for rice farmers, and I can upload it from here. We will be embedding a YouTube link, and the farmers can sort of see these different documentaries and trainings which are specific to them. Last but not the least, we also send notifications and alert in vernacular languages. So from here, I can send them like a flood is coming or a hailstorm is coming, and I can upload it, and all the 700 farmers are going to receive the alerts from here. The news section, I must add, there are different categories: soil alerts, climate alerts, banking alerts, and also we are using this to give them market price alerts, right? So what this means is if a farmer wants to sell his produce in the market and there are 2-3 markets around him, we can add which market is the best one for him, and that data can be found from here in the events section as well. So that's the AgriPal panel for you.
To the AgriPal mobile application demo. So the app was created in the dashboard panel, and then once the app is created, let's see what happens to the users. So the panel, the data has been fed by the admins of the product, the people who are the leaders, and then these are the member farmers. So they constitute 95% of the user base, and As you can see, the app looks exactly like how we customized it in the panel, which is the browser. You can see the name of the organization, you can see the date it was formed, you can see how many members, how many directors. So as a user, if I'm a farmer, I know the name of my organization, I know the name of my founders, I know what my organization is made of, who I can reach out to, and all that. And here is the news feature where I, as a farmer, I will know what are the events in my area, what are the business activities that are happening, and I get to kind of understand the offerings my organization has for me. Now, here I can also see what are the price points. I can see the market price points which is being put by my organization. From this, I can decide and make a decision as to where I need to sell the product and at what price point do I need to sell the product. Now, I also get to see as a user what are the different kinds of notifications the government is sending. Again, all of this is in local languages, and I get to understand the important notifications the government has for me. Um, Next, I'm also sort of able to get the climate alerts over here, wind speed, the happening of rain, and all of that. Next, I'd like to take you all to the training feature, which is a very exciting part of the product. These are all video based training content, which we have used AI to build this. And we have farmer news, we have uh, market access tips, we have pesticide tips, we have tips on productivity, all of this in chapter wise format, which is built for the farmers. And they can listen to the episodes in a video based format over here, and this is linking to the YouTube. Now I can continue watching the videos. Next comes the chat feature here. Here, this is integrated with WhatsApp. Once I click on this, all the members of my organization, I can chat with them. All the members of my organizations are all in one place, and I can chat with them over here using this chat feature. Next is the feature over here. You can see the products that are being sold, the kinds of inputs I can use, which is being sold in this organization, and I can just walk through that and I can buy those produce. Next comes the news section, which I have already explained, and it's a fairly democratic feature. All the members of an organization can add news content over here. And the last part of this product is the most exciting feature, which is the survey. Now, data is everything. So, most organizations and even AgriPal as an organization wants to collect and monetize this data of farmers. So, we can collect different data from the farmers as to what companies of what input do they like, what kind of products do they want, do they have a preferred brand for a two wheeler, do they want insurance, do they have insurance, how many of them want loans. All of this survey can be collected over here. Do you like Hero Honda, which is a popular brand? Yes or no, just submit it, and this data will be available in the panel with our um, uh, admin. Now that's AgriPal for you. It's a fantastic product. Refer your friends, get onboarded. You can also change it into any language, anytime with just a fingertip. Most of the data that we are loading into the product is all we're using AI to build it. And lastly, I would like to say that for any queries, the farmers can reach out to us for any crashes or bugs, which will be fixed by us overnight. That's AgriPal for you, and thanks for listening.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the analytics part of AgriPal FPO. So we have integrated Firebase, which is the backend, and we've created custom events to monitor the behavior for each of the features. And we've also created certain funnels which will help us to see the user behavior across the product. So to give you a context, I would like to give you a walkthrough of the kind of findings we've had so far, and also would like to show you a little bit of some of the interesting insights that we've had. So as you can see, this is the Firebase. We're getting the number of views here, the key events. And if we go to the report section, we're able to sort of see the amount of active users, the new users, the returning users. We're able to see the user activity. So there have been 81 active users out of 100 in the last 30 days. We're able to see the number of views over here, which is basically the clicks and the views for each of the features across the product. The screen views aggregated at 1.4K, which has been a very positive note for us, and 500 plus views for the notifications. The notifications is something that we use on an emergency basis when there are climate fluctuations like rains, and then there were floods past month. So we used it for those reasons. So these are the most used events. We're very happy to share that news was a top-notch event where the market price and the daily alerts on the price points and the daily alerts on weather, and sort of the daily alerts on business activities were viewed. Training was also viewed. 63% of the users were able to view the training. So these are some of the interesting insights. We also drew cohorts for the same set of users, and that also helped us to understand if there is a dropout, then where is sort of the dropout, where is it in the user journey? We were able to sort of derive those values. The product was crash free, like we didn't have many crashes, which is a very positive sign for us. So total users as of now is 95, close to 100. So these are some of the essential findings. And what we also are, using this app is to sort of understand the trends, right? So when was the user activity high? Which content did they resonate with? So for example, 15 minutes was the top usage of the product. So 15 minutes usage happened when we had topics such as how to get profitability and how to have market access. So that was the top most preferred topic by the farmers. We also got device models. This is a very interesting application because this helps us to tweak the resolution of the app in accordance with the kind of devices that are being used. So that's the AgriPal analytics for you in short, which we're very excited. And the way this will progress is we will have a custom dashboard built. As each organization get onboarded, there will be a dashboard. So here in the drop down, we will have a separate dashboard for each organization so that the paying customer will know how his users are behaving. So that would be our end vision. Thank you.